Hi guys, this is just a video tutorial on sorting out the start menu of your computer. If you're anything like me, your start menu will be horrible. It will have programs everywhere. There's a long list of all different stuff, and then you have to go in extra bits and extra bits and extra bits. One way to get access to the most used programs would be to go somewhere like, go to a program you use often. Let's say Windows Live Messenger, right click it and then you say pin to start menu, and then it appears in your start menu like this. I think by default Windows XP puts the most used ones here, but you can actually turn that off by right clicking, going to properties, customize, and then here, programs. The start menu contains shortcuts to programs you use most often. I've changed this to 0, so then you can actually put your own ones in. Also, by default they're on large icons, so you'll see huge icons here. I've changed it to small so you can fit more on. Also, I've taken out other bits here which say things like help and printer and faxes, which I don't really need. To do that, also, yeah, internet and email you'll find is always at the top here. You can turn them off just through this option here, but just go to advanced and you see lots and lots of different options here saying, do you want to display my computer, do you want to display my documents, do you want to display my recent documents, or you can clear that, anything like that. You can change all of that just by right clicking and going to properties. Or another thing you can do is sort by name. Yeah, if you have folders at the bottom here, if you just install something, usually they appear at the bottom. All you do is right click and say sort by name, and it will put them all in alphabetical order. That's useful if you start, like I'll show you now, sorting them into specific categories. So what we can do is we can open the folder and open your all users folder. What you can do, if you see it's got all these all programs, these are actually folders on your hard drive. So you go right click it, right click the start button, open, and you'll notice it says programs. Double click that and you'll see lots and lots of folders here that is exactly what's on your start menu. Now you'll find that if you can see from the folder that there's only about 8 of these, but there's actually a lot more on the start menu. There's another folder called open all users. All users basically means every person that logs onto this computer will see all these folders in the start menu, and the one I said that was just saying open is just for your specific user. So these folders are for individual users that have installed programs on their computer. So what you can do is copy all of this and paste it into all users. So you say yes to all, it overwrites everything, and these will now be available to everyone who logs onto this computer. You can also access other people's start menus and things like that by just this is the location of where your start menu folders are, but you can just change the username here. You can say user and then just press enter or whatever. I haven't got anyone else on this computer at the moment, so but yeah, you can browse these as folders. What you can also do is make a new one, say new folder, and if you say something like internet, you can then drag one of your shortcuts into internet. So now if you have a look here, you now have an internet folder, and like I said before, if these appear at the bottom, right click and say sort by name, and then you'll find that it's there, Internet Explorer, that's the one you've just put in. You can put lots of different things into this folder. All the shortcuts, say for instance I have Firefox, so if I find Mozilla Firefox and put Mozilla Firefox into this folder and close this for a second, and then you'll find that in the internet folder is both Internet Explorer and Firefox. So this is useful if you want to put different categories and things like, because you've got games here and it's got all of the links for the games. You have things like internet, and you can have anything related to the internet. You can have system tools, anything like that, and it will just basically make this whole thing a lot well, a lot smaller. I mean, you only end up with about 10 things, because you'll see audio, video, and things like that. Delete unnecessary files. Now, you'll find in the start menu, if you do go and browse these by folder, you can actually go up to one of these folders and just right click and say open, and then it'll open as if it's a folder. You'll notice it's got uninstall things, picture viewer, QuickTime player. You can actually delete the uninstall thing here, because in the control panel, and if you go to add remove programs, you can actually uninstall it through this anyway. So it will say where's QuickTime. QuickTime's here, and then it says you can just click that, and then say remove. So you don't really need it in the start menu. Some programs you do, but most of them you don't. So you can delete that, or you can just drag this into the other folder and then go up one and then just remove the folder completely. And finally, what have we got here? Changing the icons. Yes, as you can see from the internet, I've got just two things right there, and it shows up only it's just got a folder icon next to it. So that's iTunes, sorry. Internet, it's just got a folder icon next to it. You can actually change this icon so it reflects what it is. So if you go right click and go to properties, customize, and then change icon, and as it's internet, I'll have a picture of a world or something like that. Press OK. You'll notice this changed to internet with a world icon. Go back into your start menu, all programs, and you'll see it makes it look much more attractive if you've got a lot less things. So then you can have audio and have a picture of a speaker, or video and a picture of a camera or something like that, anything like that. But it makes everything a lot more efficient to open. So you just go start, all programs, internet, Firefox. Or you can right click and then say pin to start menu, so then you've got one click access to all your major used programs. It's just a short tutorial. Thanks for watching my video.